No?
The Big Bang is not a point.
Okay.
The Big Bang, and this is hard to wrap your mind around. The Big Bang is not a location in space, it's a moment in time.
Whoa.
It is the time in the history of the universe when everything was on top of everything else. It's easier to talk about 1 microsecond after the Big Bang than the Big Bang. 1 microsecond after the Big Bang, the universe could very well have been infinitely large. We don't know. It's not like the universe started small.
A microsecond. So
or any other time. Yeah.
Infinitely small. Well, let's forget
don't
about
call it
one.
infinitely small.
Okay. Insanely small?
Things were closer together. There's no such thing as the size. If the universe is infinitely big, it's always infinitely big.
Okay.
But you can still have a Big Bang.
It's thought to be fairly small but infinitely dense, right?
Well, I don't even think you can say it was thought to be fairly small.
No.
The observable universe. So I think this is maybe what gets lost. Because the universe is finite in age, we only see a part of it. Okay? We see a part of it a few tens of billions of light years across. Call that the observable universe. That's finite in size. Okay? So that definitely was smaller, and there was an actual number you can attach to the question, how big was it at the Big Bang? And we don't know the answer. We can sort of, it depends on theoretical predictions. We're all condensed into this 1 centimeter cubic region of space.
What is the largest?
And it could be much smaller. That's the largest it could have been.
That's the largest?
Yeah.
That's as big as it could have been.
It could have been much smaller.
What is the smallest it could have been?
What we call the Planck size, 10 to the minus 35 or 10 to the minus 40 centimeters, something like that. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why do we think it happened?
Well, what is the reason?
Yes.
The evidence we have?
Yeah. Like what is the current theory as to what the Big Bang? Like, why did the Big Bang take place?
Well, that's a good question. So there's no preferred conventional answer. We just don't know. That's not a we don't know because we're not sure. That's a we have no idea is the answer. Obviously, if there was a bounce or if there was some universe before ours out of which ours came, there would be a sensible answer to that. We just don't yet know what it is. It's a more challenging question if you think that the Big Bang was truly the beginning of the universe, which is perfectly plausible. That's perfectly compatible with the laws of physics. And then you're in one of these situations you have to reorient the kinds of questions you allow yourself to ask. Because if the Big Bang was the beginning, there's this intuitive feeling that there was a time before the Big Bang when there wasn't anything, and there was nothingness, and nothingness sat around for a long time, and then it decided to bang, okay?
Right, it could have sat around for an infinite number of years, right?
Yes, but don't think of it that way is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Don't think about nothingness transforming into the Big Bang.
Okay.
Think about our universe. Think of it from the other side. Think of it from the side that we already exist, but visualize into the past. And imagine that as you visualize into the past, you hit a beginning. You hit a first moment of time. A time when time itself came into existence. But there's no time out of which it came. That's the beginning of time.
Okay.
It's like walking north. You hit the North Pole. Once you're at the North Pole, you can't keep going north.
Right.
There's nothing weird. It's just that every direction you go in would now be south. At the Big Bang, time is only toward the future, not toward the past.